Well, as you can see on the Little Farmer's Farm, the shed is almost complete. No, it's not really, mate, but we've had a good day at it today. We've had a good day at it today. Got down a little bit later, actually, because we had a bit of a lie-in. And it was about 9:30, something like that, when me and the little farmer got down to Wigan Timber. And we picked up a few bits and bobs. We picked up the exterior grade plywood, 18mm, for the roof. We got 3 sheets of that, 8x4, cut down, yep, into 4x2 lengths. Hopefully it's 4x2 lengths, because the naughty boy at Wigan Timber that cut these OSB boards, these 8x4 OSB boards, I don't think he'd been drinking tea the night before, because there's some of these that are almost 3/4 of an inch wider, so it'd be like 2 3/4 foot. No, sorry, 2 foot and 3/4 inch, and vice versa. So some of them, I'd say about 60% or something like that, are 2 foot by 4 foot. But there's obviously one of the sheets that's been cut, or 2 of the sheets that's been cut skew width. Well, a good one. How many did we get? I think we got loads of them, didn't we? Got we got about 10, I think, sheets of that. Sheets of 8x4 altogether. And there's a good 40% of them that are nowhere near. I mean, I like the lads down there at Wigan Timber, but I don't know what went on there, because they're not right. So quite a few of them are not right. But anyway, we'll make do, we'll sort it out. So today we've had all the, there's 40 OSB 4x2 sheets, as you can see there, boards. They're all painted up with the Ron-Seal, front and back and sides, particularly on the edges. You want to seal all the edges up. Along that base, you see that brown base plate there that's above the blocks, that has had 151 frame seal rubbed into it by these fair hands all the way. First squeegeed down all the joints, then rubbed it all in and give another coat of it. So I'll show you that actually. And when it sets, it's rock solid and water resistant. Right, along there. I'm hoping I've got all the way underneath as well. I'm hoping I'll be able to find out when I watch this video back once. So, yeah, and up here as well, onto those bottom beams. And what that does then, hopefully, is gonna, what that's gonna do, hopefully, as I say, is going to, oh, hang on, I don't want the power off, that's for certain. Don't want the power off. Keep hitting that bloody button. Stupidly designed camera, this. What that will do is keep it weather tight around the base for many years to come. Once that's all pointed up, we're going to put a couple of air vent covers there. Just make it so the rats find it difficult to get in to there. And Bob's your uncle. Put more concrete around there, build the pathways up so that the path pave will land probably about 3 inches below the wood start. Yeah, so there's not going to be that much backsplash from the water, and certainly no ground seepage, I wouldn't think, coming up to affect these undersides. I like the colour of that brown down there. I'm not so keen on this red cedar now, although I bought 4 flaming tubs of it at £8 a pop. So we'll see how we go. I mean, it might grow on me. See what it's like when it's all done, I think. Now these, where we've screwed them in, we've used 50mm screws, exterior screws, self-drilling, 60mm, yeah, put all them. For the noggins, there were 90s, 90s, about that size. I don't think I've got any left. I'm going to have to pick some more up tomorrow for them. For the noggins. Alright. Here's your sensors. Probably a few videos online that show you how to do this sort of framing. But yeah, these are set at 2 feet, obviously, because of the imperial sizes of the boards. And the 2 feet centres. And you start flush with the outside there, measure in 2 feet. Yeah, that's where that lies. Same from the bottom, measure up 2 feet from the underside of the flooring I've done, because I want it to sort of sit there on the base of that, like that, and it drops off. Yeah. All that, like I say, it's all sealed up with that frame sealant, so that should be cool. That should be right as rain. Yeah. A lot of close-ups, a lot of bad camera work, obviously, from me on this. Now, where they're sticking up proud across at the top there's a reason for that. So they're going to go up, and the top, we're going to figure out about 18 inches or so up from that is where the high side of the shed's going to be, of the roof, as it carries on. So I'm going to build a frame in there, and then I'm going to put other beams on top to carry on up there by about a foot. So it's going to have a foot overhang, this roof, all the way around. All the way around, a foot overhang. Same at the front here, where the water comes tippling off. However, somebody did point out to me that really you need a couple of inches there, coming out from there, and then you can put your gutter there, and that'll catch the rain and everything. So it doesn't really need to come out too far on this side. Which he's got a fair point, really. It doesn't really need to. Because as long as the water's coming straight off and it's going, and it's dropping into the gutter, well, it needs a couple of inches, doesn't it? As long as it's all sealed up with that frame sealant, so it doesn't creep back under. All this is, all the boards are all sorted out at the top there. Yeah, fair point, fair comment. We'll see what happens. As long as it's like about, I'd say 4 to 6 inches further away from the walls where the roof's covering, I think it should be fine. That I really do. We're not building the Taj Mahal, are we? We're building a shed on the little farmer's farm. That's a big door, that going into what the Mrs. Farmer has now said she really wants to have as an outdoor living space, this area. And to be fair to her, looking at it, when you're walking out of here, you can have a couple of steps down there going to the patio down here. That doesn't sound like too bad of an idea to me, that. Obviously we'll have some growing going on as well down here, but you could have those planters that hang onto the tops of the fences. They sort of sit on the top of the fences, and they've got like panniers that go down either side. Fill them all up with flowers there, get it all patioed up. Yeah, a few plants growing around, obviously some edibles, some flowers. All this here could be like a little oasis really down this bit. She has got a point really, but I was going to put a lean-to greenhouse on here, but I don't really need to. I don't really need to, do I? Because that would be nicer, wouldn't it? Just to have a patioed area here with a round table, parasol coming off. Inside here we could have a little drinks area or whatever. A bit kind of like a holiday home from home. Why not? Can't all be just doom and gloom and digging and snotching, can it? Okay, like I say, this is the end of D-Day, day 1, the big push on the shed, and it's gone very well, as you know. We're going to be signing out, and I hope you can pick up with us tomorrow. If your weekend's going as good as our weekend, then you're having a top weekend. It's been brilliant sunshine down here today, absolutely superb weather today. So I hope it continues on for you and yours this weekend, and I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful weekend. And if we don't see you before, we'll probably see you Tuesday when you tune in, and hopefully that shed will be completed. Thanks very much. See you all later.